Hello YouTubers, welcome back to another Tesla vlog with me, Adam Well Informed. If you want to buy a Tesla Model 3 or a Tesla Model Y as of the time of recording, you may need to be prepared to wait over 3 months for some trim variants. To top that off, you may not have heard the latest news that the Tesla Model 3 was the best-selling vehicle in the UK in June 2021. That's of all cars sold, whether that's petrol, diesel or hybrid. It seems here in the UK, if you want a Tesla Model 3, you may need to wait until November, and if you're in the US, up to 13 weeks, so that's roughly about the end of October, if you want the most affordable SR Plus. The long range and performance versions aren't too much better, with up to 11 weeks wait. If you're lucky enough to be able to order a Model Y, this is only slightly better at 10 weeks. So before you purchase your own Tesla, here are my 12 tips you need to know before you purchase your Tesla Model 3 or Model Y. So this video is primarily aimed at those who are interested in purchasing a new car but may not have considered an electric car before, or already be interested in the Tesla Model 3 or Model Y. I've even broken the video into tiny sections so you can easily just go back and navigate to the section you want to rewatch or share. Now let's get into it. Tip number 1. If you started to consider a Tesla, affordability will play its part in which variant you decide to purchase. It's only natural to gravitate towards either the performance with its 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds, or the long range Model 3 flexing its EPA range of 353 miles. Both of these variants also have their own unique additions over each other and the SR Plus. The SR Plus may be the most affordable Tesla with a smaller battery, but it will still give you a Tesla experience. What may be shocking is that it suits more people's lifestyles than what you think. I did a full video dedicated to this entire topic, so if you're on the fence on which variant to purchase, I will help you simulate long road trips and break down additional features between the trims to help you determine which Model 3 would be of greater value to you. And I've linked that video in the screen somewhere for you right now. Tip number 2. If you are holding off from buying a Tesla Model 3 off the back of a Rumoured feature or a refresh, you may just regret that because there's literally never a better time to buy. Tesla are unconventional because there is a consistent change or hardware upgrade almost every month, whereas conventional automakers tend to do these changes in one big swoop over a number of years. Some of these changes for the greater good, like the Model 3 refresh at the end of 2020, that had a fair few additions. This included the heat pump, which helps with winter range, or the automated boot or tailgate. These are fairly big changes, but change isn't always guaranteed to be good. Model 3s and Ys were being delivered not too long ago without lumbar support on the passenger seat. Tesla weren't the only manufacturer taking the lumbar support away though, following supply shortages. But the point stands in that small changes can happen and you may not know until delivery day. This may work in your favour, like the addition of the heated steering wheels, or it may work against you. The moral of the story is that there is never a perfect time to buy. You are just delaying your own transition and end up at the back of the growing waiting lists. Tip number 3. Before you pick up your car, or to help satisfy your range anxiety, download these 2 must-have apps. The first being ZapMap, which to me is like a Google of dedicated EV chargers, so you can find your free or paid charging spots, whether they're slow or fast chargers. Handy for anyone without home charging or visiting a new area for a period of time, maybe on a staycation for example. The second app I think you will all want is a better route planner. If you've seen my SR Plus first long range video, you will have seen my own demonstration of this app and how valuable it is to have. I can simulate a road trip in seconds with waypoints, something we're still waiting on Tesla to bring forward via a software update. Talking about software updates, this is tip number 4. Whenever a update is pushed to the car, you won't need to take your Tesla to a service centre to download the thing. This can be installed at your leisure, whether you're at home or away. You just confirm to the car to install the latest update via the Tesla phone app or via the car's touchscreen. All software updates come free of charge and have previously included a mileage boost, introduced Sentry mode, new user interface, and new games over the past few years, just to name a few features. So there's a wide range of new features that can be added to your car overnight that come free of charge. Heck, I even got enhanced autopilot on a free trial for a month once. That all came over the air, and I didn't visit a service centre or anything like that to get hold of it. It's also worth mentioning that there are a couple of purchasable software upgrades, such as unlocking the rear heated seats for the SR Plus or an acceleration boost for the long range performance variants. Software updates can really keep things interesting and help fend off that stale experience of the exact same car for years on end. Tip number 5. If you're going to buy a Tesla, please use a referral link from someone, whether that's your neighbour's referral link or your favourite YouTuber. Do this so you can get 1,000 free supercharger miles. This just helps you get used to the Tesla supercharger network and makes using them so much more satisfying when you know it's free. I have a referral link in the description if you need to use one. When you go onto the link, you can buy a new one from spec, or you can purchase a inventory model like so. If you don't purchase a Tesla via the referral link, you cannot go back and add the free referral miles. There's no way you can correct that unless you cancel the order and buy it again via a link. So remember, use a referral link. You don't have to use my own referral link, but please just use someone's referral link just so you back yourself those free supercharger miles. Before I delve deeper, please remember to support my channel by hitting the like, subscribe button and the notification bell. Such a quick gesture really helps me out if you enjoy Tesla content like this. Tip number 6. You can order a Tesla in a showroom, but there's not many of them around, and as I've explained, you won't get your free supercharger miles that way. On the Tesla website, you can either spec the car to your taste or pick up an inventory model like so. These are split into new or used in the inventory section. I picked up an inventory model myself, and this was in transit, so theoretically it was UK bound on a ship that wasn't designated to an order yet. So this was a way of speeding up the delivery compared to a spec purchase, but that's not always the case, and you can't change any of the specs as that car has been delivered as sold. Tip number 7. Once you've hit order, you get that head rush of excitement after probably watching hundreds of Tesla YouTube videos like we all do, but then reality sinks in. You've got 10 weeks to wait until your Tesla is available for pickup. Tesla keeps you updated through various texts and emails. Just remember to follow up on any of the Tesla requests, whether that's finance related or trade-in related, such as photos of your old car. Just be patient, time will drag, but it'll be worth it, and this next tip will help pass that time. Tip number 8. To help pass the time, you may want to purchase some accessories. This just makes it a little bit more of a reality until the car is in your possession. Some of these items dip in and out of stock too, especially as the cars get delivered generally at the same time at the end of a quarter, so there's usually a mad rush at the end of each quarter. If you are interested in what accessories I have for my own Tesla Model 3, I have a kit list in the video description, and this just lists almost everything that I own with some affiliated Amazon links. And Will, if you're watching this right now, there's no new items on here, so you're safe from temptation. Tip number 9. During the waiting game, whether that's 8 weeks or 12 weeks, etc., use this time to really understand how to get the best possible insurance premium for your Tesla. I have my own video on this exact subject again, and the insurance for me and my wife was about £480 for just two 26-year-olds. It was way cheaper than your quick comparison quotes I was getting. Remember to utilise the 21-day rule. Your number plate might not work on the comparison websites just yet. You can always add the number plate after the quote as long as you've selected the right vehicle details for the quote. This helps lock in your best quote when it comes to delivery. I find myself just doing a few quotes a day, so when delivery day came round, I always had a 21-day-ish quote around the eventual delivery date. It's a bit of a commitment, but it's worth the savings in the end. Tip number 10 is to have a good idea what you want for your home charging setup before you purchase, or maybe during the early part of the waiting game. With the car, you do get a universal mobile charger, which should let you charge via the home socket wherever you live. Here in the UK, you can get around 10 miles per hour from our native 3-pin socket using that exact method. So leaving it overnight definitely makes a difference, but purchasing a 7 kilowatt charger may be more beneficial, as you can then maximise cost savings of a dedicated EV tariff like Octopus Go. I also have a Octopus referral link which allows us to share £100 if you do switch to Octopus. Smart home charger installations may also benefit from government grants or subsidies, so be aware that these are available, but they can also be reduced or pulled at short notice. Collection on what to expect. Tip number 11. You're probably really excited, maybe you can't sleep overnight. If that's the case, get hold of a Model 3 or Model Y collection checklist off the internet. This won't have everything to check, but it will make you check things about the build that you may or may not have considered, like has FSD been activated when it was included within the order. These checklists help you identify it before leaving the forecourt and literally just serves as a great guide to look over. Don't forget to enjoy the moment too. It's not just about checking for panel gaps and faulty workmanship, it's also just about appreciating your first Tesla or even your first electric vehicle. At that very moment, you've made your first transition away from a petrol and diesel car. That's quite a monumental moment in a way. Finally, tip number 11. It's always important to know what your warranty requirements are. The warranty requirements are listed on Tesla's website, but here in the UK it's 4 years or 50,000 miles basic warranty, or an 8 years and up to 120,000 miles for the battery and powertrain, depending on the Model 3 variants that you buy. For servicing, you just need to check out Tesla's required maintenance list. There's no need to visit them annually like you used to at present. Just follow these simple maintenance steps to keep your car running in good shape. Naturally, if there is anything wrong, you can submit this via the Tesla app, pick a date and a time to suit. Tesla will either come to you or they'll want the car at the nearest service centre. If you want a courtesy car, you must write this in the service ticket so they can reserve you a car or move you to a day that has a courtesy car available. That's for warranty work or non-warranty work. So conclusions, this was my 12 key things you should know before you buy a Tesla Model 3 or Model Y. If any existing owners have any other tips, I'd appreciate it if you could let everyone know via the comment section. To mark the end of the video, if you're a new buyer, let me know how long your delivery is and what you're doing to pass that time. If you are a prospective buyer, let me know which Model 3 or Y variant you're interested in and why. I'll give you a thumbs up and maybe even a cheeky comment too. That's it, now you've been informed. Don't forget to support my channel by hitting the like, subscribe and share the video with your friends and family. Really enjoyed doing these Tesla vlogs. Support is hugely welcomed. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.